Let's come to this now. The sexual assault case of Western Cape Traffic Chief Farrell Payne is scheduled to start this morning. It was supposed to begin in March, however, it was postponed as the judge was sick. Payne is facing charges of attempted rape and sexual assault. Now, eNCA's Monique Mortlock is watching this case closely for us and joins us now to give us an update. Monique, good morning to you. What's the very latest we can expect, of course, from this particular case?
Well, Jamilo, this is what the complainant in this matter has been waiting for the trial to actually get underway. She was telling me the last time we were here on the 23rd of March, when the trial was supposed to start, that she was just a nervous wreck because the complainant has been placed on incapacity leave due to her inability to be at work. Obviously, the last time we spoke to her, she told us that she doesn't see herself even returning to work for the Western Cape Transport and Public Works Department after what has happened to her, after what has allegedly happened to her. And we know that Farrell Payne, the Western Cape Traffic Chief, he's facing charges of criminal injuria, sexual assault and attempting to commit a sexual act. And the last time when we were here on the 23rd of March and we spoke to the complainant, she was telling me that she just wanted to get this over and done with. She wants justice to be served, and of course when the matter hit a bit of a snag, as you mentioned, with the magistrate being sick, it was just another setback for not only the complainant but also for her family, who have just arrived. But obviously we to protect the complainant's identity, we won't mention her name. When I was inside earlier trying to get or applying for us to be allowed to sit in the court proceedings, I saw Farrell Payne actually arriving inside quite early on this morning, and it's set to take place over the next 2 days, this trial, so we are expecting to see some developments coming out. Of course, both parties, the complainant and Payne, have their own witnesses that they are bringing forward, and the last time we were here we caught a glimpse of what seemed to be two of the witnesses on Payne's side, who seemed to be two traffic officials, as they were dressed in Western Cape Traffic uniform. And so clearly the lines have been drawn in the sand between both parties, the complainant and Farrell Payne.
Yeah, and just in terms of context, before we let you go then, Monique, just please remind us of the charges that the Western Cape Traffic Chief does face, during this court proceeding.
It all started in 2020 when the complainant first raised the alarm of the alleged assault that she was suffering under the hands of Payne. She brought it up with her superiors. She told me when we spoke to her a couple of months ago that she tried in numerous ways to get him to stop, allegedly. And after this was unsuccessful, she then decided to take it further by filing an official complaint at her work and then opening a case against him. But she says the last nearly 2 years have been traumatic for her. As I mentioned earlier, she's facing incapacity leave. She claims that this person that she was working with had repeatedly on different occasions allegedly assaulted her in various ways during work trips, at work, in the office, and she says that she just couldn't take it any longer, and it's for this reason that we are where we are. And we are expecting members of Nahau to also arrive here just before the trial gets underway, or at about 9 o'clock, as they picket in support of the complainant, because she's not only taking up her matter here in court but also with the CCMA, trying to get justice in that way. The last time we spoke to the Western Cape government, asking them about the differences in this matter and in the case of former community safety MEC Albert Fritz, who was also facing a number of sexual assault allegations by people who used to work with him or for him. We asked why is it that the traffic chief is still in his position if he's actually facing these charges and with the trial looming, and we were told that because he's a civil servant, an independent investigation was taken up by the Labour Relations Unit within the the Western Cape government, and this process found that he should be allowed to still continue being at work despite this trial looming over him. And the last time we tried to get in touch with him, tried to get comment from him, he wouldn't answer his phone or wouldn't give us any comment.
All right. Well, Monique, of course, we'll be sure to catch up with you as well, colleague, as, of course, court proceedings do occur. From where you stand, Monique Mortlock, thank you so much for this update.